kiss your hand, Edna. Oh, just like the French do. Edna, I have to say it, and this is not because I'm supposed to say it. You're looking zhuzhy. You're looking glam. I mean, you're looking well, especially.
Well, I'm feeling vibrant, and it's lovely to see you in this beautiful set. You know, I suppose you're pretending it's a corner of your own home, aren't you? But it really is a set, and it reminds me very much of my own bathroom, funnily enough.
Really?
A little look of it, because I have comfortable little couches and things in my bathroom, and I like to receive there. And I've even got urns. I notice you've still got those urns, Desmond.
Well, they might come in handy one day. You know?
What do you keep in them, bath crystals or something like that? Or some old relation of yours?
What's the secret of this almost like eternal youth?
Well, I think it's my attitude to life very much, Desmond, because like you, and you're a bit of an ageless type of person too, aren't you? And it's a little mutual complementary society Desmond and I have got going here, but I've always stayed interested in life. And I also, of course, have my own range of cosmetics that I've developed.
Really?
In a corner of my laboratory, which is also my bathroom, so it's a multi-purpose bathroom. It's even got a little Millennium bidet it has, with a big dome on the top of it. But like most people, I don't ever use it. I've never been quite sure what a bidet was for.
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Well, I don't know. I've never known whether you face the wall or not. All I know is that I once turned on the wrong tap and I got a terrible fright. I've made these cosmetics. I'm developing. Yes, I go into shops, I go into stores, and I see all these people, Elizabeth Hardner, we won't advertise them, but I mean, they've all got their own lines, and I thought if only there was a Dame Edna cosmetic counter.
Good idea.
And so I've had my scientists and chemists working day and night to make all kinds of things, special moisturisers. I don't use a moisturiser because I'm naturally moist. A lot of people have said to me, Edna, people who know me intimately, they've said, Edna, you are so moist. And I have to say, Desmond O'Connor,
Yes.
that when the time comes in a dim, distant future when I am called, when I find the road too weary and the hill too steep to climb, when I drop off the twig, in short, don't get sad, it'll be a long time off yet, and I end up in one of those urns that you've got here. My epitaph, you know what an epitaph is, little thing they put on your tombstone, it'll say, here lies Dame Edna. She was so moist. And it's true. I am the hostess with the moistest.
How, shopping? We're getting near Christmas. Is this something that you look
Shopping
forward to?
again is very 80s. I shop a little.
Well, you mean you don't go out there and flash the money around?
Well, I don't. I don't think it's unseemly. This spend. I don't do it anymore. A simple Christmas card. You'll be very lucky to get one at all this Christmas. But I'm buying something special for the royal family because if ever a little family needed smiles on their chops this Christmas, that family did. Do you know what I'm buying them?
What are you buying?
I happen to know they're not watching. I'm buying them the Britannia. I bought that royal yacht. I bought the Britannia. I bought that yacht. I'm gift wrapping it. They think they've lost it. They'll wake up on Chrissy morning and they'll have it back. Isn't that lovely? It just fits in the fireplace at Balmoral. It does. It's one of those old-fashioned Scottish fireplaces.
How is that delightful companion of yours who was here last time?
Madge.
Madge, how's
delightful. I've never heard that word applied to Madge.
She's...
Gloomy, depressing.
Do you think so?
She's a tragic figure. She gives New Zealand a very, very bad name, that woman. Oh, groaning and moaning. Studio audience.
What's she doing now?
I hate to think what she's doing.
She's
probably in one of those piercing parlours. You know,
She doesn't go into that.
She's pierced. She's multiple pierced. She is. She wears those little earrings in her eyebrows. I mean, I'm glad she's not a gambler. I mean, imagine rushing into a betting shop with those on. You'd get tangled, wouldn't you, in those plastic strips? But she's been so thoroughly pierced, that woman, that when there's a bit of a wind, she whistles. She does. She whistles, Desmond.
So she should never go parachuting, should she? to a whole medley of songs on the way down.
I think it was little Ronnie Rinaldi, wouldn't they? Oh, someone knows who he is. Little Ronnie's family must be here today.
You're not into any of this body piercing and clamping?
Of course not. I saw a girl the other day with an earring in her navel. Isn't that awful?
Earring
in her navel. Why? Suppose if she breaks down, the AA can tow her away more easily. Why else?
Right. It's been absolutely wonderful having you, as always, sharing your secrets, telling us about things. What's the most exciting thing you have ever done, do you think, or the naughtiest thing you've ever done?
Naughtiest? Well, I suppose some of the things I've done, at the time my husband had the prostate transplant, were pretty naughty. You see, I help the prostate in many ways. I started an organisation called the Friends of the Prostate, and an organisation called Prostanon, which is for relations and friends of prostate sufferers. And I founded the Prostate Olympics, and that's not just for prostate sufferers, but for people who are interested, or people with plumbing problems. And I suppose that was a little bit naughty. But the naughtiest thing of all, and it's back to my husband really, because my mind is turning that direction, is towards the end.
Steady.
Towards the end of his life. What's that? Fly spray, I'm afraid.
Well, this is obviously bringing you down. I don't want to...
No, darling. It was Christmas time, Christmas Day. I cooked a beautiful turkey. I'd been up to my armpit in that turkey, rather like my manager was into my bank account. And nothing worse, by the way, than stuffing a turkey when the front doorbell rings, the carol singers are there. I have to explain it, you know. Worries small children. They get very upset by the sight of a woman stuffing. I generally put up a screen. But I went to the hospital to see Norm, and of course he was not on solids.
No.
He was barely on liquids.
Yes.
And he said, "Oh, what's Christmas? Did you have a lovely Christmas dinner?" he said, or his printout said it. And I let him sniff my fingers. I did. Well, I thought, that's all I can do, Desmond.
Right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Dame Edna Everage. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dame Edna. See you after the break with the Spice Girls. Stay with us.